It's something that when you start doing the aligned living work, that your relationship with triggers changes pretty dramatically. And we'll talk about it from a few perspectives too. I mean, because part of the reason triggers have so much control over us is it's part of our identity. We go, oh, this is hard for me. This is an area where I get triggered. It's how we've known ourselves. And so often our identity has a lot to do with our coping mechanisms. It has a lot to do with how we have experienced things in the past. And we go, oh, well, this is how I am in this situation. And so I know myself, right? We start doing this personal work, we get to know ourselves well and go, yeah, this is how I am here. But the truth is, like, this is how I've learned to be here. This is my coping mechanism. This is my trigger. This is my response to trauma, or however we're going to look at it. And so it's really interesting when triggers come in. We usually don't feel like we have a lot of control over what's happening. We kind of surrender to the experience. Maybe we fight it and go, God, I'm trying not to feel this way, but I am feeling this way. Starts to turn into that slippery slope, and we find ourselves, where our heart shut down, or our brain spinning, or we're saying shit that we didn't want to say. Or we're, leaving the situation and going home, whatever our favorite response is. We're not really in our next right action at all. We're just going, stuff's happening and I'm reacting. And so we're going to talk a little bit to start with about what does the aligned living work have to do with this? Because it's not so much about removing the triggers, but it is about creating an expansiveness inside of ourselves.